Today we're going to clean, declutter, set up, and generally spruce up this house that my husband and I are going to list on Airbnb. It's a pretty messy disaster at this stage. I'm showing it in right now. Excessive furniture, clutter, it's far from being listable at this point, so we have a lot of work to do. And if y'all are wondering how we came upon this home, it's actually my mother-in-law's house. She got it about a year ago to live closer to the grandkids. My husband flipped it for her. She moved in all of her stuff, plus more for storage. And then after only about a month of living there, she moved back up to Minnesota to be closer to her boyfriend. And this place is just sitting vacant. She didn't clear out anything when she left and had extra furniture and items she was storing there. So after all that work of making it livable, it seemed like a waste to have it just sitting. So she said we could put it on Airbnb, and in this video, I am sharing what I'm doing to get it ready to list. But before we get too far, I gotta shamelessly plug my channel. Subscribe for more motherhood, cleaning, decluttering, shopping hauls, and whatever else I am doing in my life, and follow me on Instagram for my reels. Okay, so as you have seen so far, there is clutter and excess furniture everywhere. It was too much for me to move all by myself, so I had help on that front. Also, I wasn't the biggest fan of the rose gold hardware on the kitchen cabinets. It just didn't really match the rest of the kitchen to me. My mother-in-law was apprehensive to change it, but we compromised, and she chose a new hardware to be installed. The color just had to be nickel to match all the appliances and backsplash and just really the color scheme of the kitchen. Anyways, you will not see the specific footage of everything as we are moving it out and changing it out, because not everyone wants to plaster themselves all over the internet like me, and they didn't want to be shown in the video. So fast forward a few hours and all the extra big items have been moved into storage, and we have new cabinet hardware, and now I just have to clean, continue to declutter as I go, and rearrange furniture where I see fit. So get ready, you guys. This is a pretty sizable house. It is a 4-bed, 2.5 bath, 2 stories, I think almost 3,000 square feet, and there's just a lot to spruce up to get this to listable status, so let's go. The first thing I knew we had to do was update the bedding. 3 of the 4 beds had very old bedding that looked dated in my opinion, but beyond that, they had lived long lives and looked pretty tattered up close. So I went to Costco and Target to get refresh bedding as well as towels. Lucky me, Costco had 6-piece bed-in-a-bags for only $35 for queens and $45 for kings. They had 4 styles, and this one was the prettiest to me. I actually considered getting the pink one as well because my mother-in-law has a pinky peachy accent wall in 2 of the bedrooms, but I thought that might be a little bit too much pink for any dudes looking to book the house, so I stuck with blue. Then for towels, I used to do merchandising in the towel category at Target and JCPenney, so I kept gravitating towards the expensive towels, but again, I needed to remind myself this is for an Airbnb. The goal is to make a small profit, not fall into poverty trying to style it like we're on MTV Cribs.
I want to introduce you to my incredible staff. Isa.
Yeah, no house staff here, so we're passing on the luxury towels. So I got this 6-pack of towels for only $24 that are not the bougiest, but they're made for Airbnbs and hotels because they're easily replaceable, bleachable, and all. Then I got this 12-pack of matching hand towels to go with it. Next at Costco, I looked at rugs because every bathroom needs a rug, right? Well, then I thought about it a little further. When I stay at hotels, none of them have rugs. If you want your feet to be warm, you throw a towel on the floor, the towel catches the water, and then the hotel can easily wash towels. You can't necessarily as easily wash rugs. And I'm sure they can get pretty disgusting and dingy looking fairly quickly, so I decided it's just not worth the investment. The last Costco item before I headed to Target were these gel memory foam pillows. You get 2 for only $13 and they feel so much more expensive. Then I went to Target for sheets. Knowing these sheets are going to be washed frequently, I didn't want to get the cheapest ones out there, but on a budget, not getting 800 thread count expensive ones either. So I got what I have on my bed currently, which are the performance sheets. They're 400 thread count, wrinkle resistant, low pilling, all for under $50 for the queen and full sizes I needed. For the last 2 comforters I needed, I saw they had this blue stripe one on sale for only $35 online, so I had them price match it at guest services, and then I got this gray Pintuck one because it seemed like it could go with anything, but it was pricier at $60 some. So now that I had everything covered from bedding and towels to make the Airbnb feel clean and comfortable on a budget, I washed everything throughout the day and then went to the house to set up the home. At this time, my husband informed me that the property needed to be listed on Airbnb by the end of the day, and he was going to be at a job site all day. My kids were going to be in preschool only for another few hours, and cleaning with them in the same room is a complete waste of time because they create messes faster than I can clean them. So I just had until I needed to pick them up to get the cleaning done. I was super annoyed and panicked to say the least at the last minute rush, but it was the second to the last day of the month, and with so many Texans being displaced while their homes are under construction from Winter Storm Uri, he was thinking someone may need to start renting it starting on the 1st, which was only a few days away. So this first day of cleaning was really cosmetic for good Airbnb photos. Making up beds, cleaning mirrors, taking out clutter, just what is needed for a good photo. I used liquid gold wood cleaner on this dresser and then just a regular glass cleaner on these crystal lamps. And then no vacuuming, no mopping for today at least, because all I need is this Airbnb photo. The next room to clean is the bathroom that is connected to the bedroom that we just spruced up. Now it should be pretty easy to clean. There's a little bit of soap scum on the mirror, but we fully redid this bathroom, gutted it, did almost everything new aside from this pretty dated looking mirror. But otherwise, everything's new, and since my mother-in-law only lived in the house for about a month, there's not much buildup at this point. Quickly wiping off this counter before I take the photo for the listing. The only other thing I can think of that I really want to do in this bathroom to complete its look is I want to spray paint the mirror from gold to silver just so that it matches the rest of the bathroom. Comment below, do you think it's good enough to just spray it silver, or do you think I need to invest in a brand new mirror for the wall? This is a for-profit venture, keep in mind, and mirrors are expensive. So I'm hoping just spray painting it silver is enough. Now we've made it to the kitchen, and I'm just doing some decluttering and clearing off the countertops before I wipe everything down. There are about 1 million mugs up here, so I'm gonna clear these ones off the countertop. We just don't need so many mugs, and it'll clear countertop space, make everything look neater. My mother-in-law can just figure out what she wants to do with all these mugs. We've cleared out so much furniture and random stuff from this house to get it ready to list. If you're wondering what we're doing with it, we've put it into storage for my mother-in-law, and next time she comes, she'll decide what to do with it. Now I'm cleaning the counters with Method Granite Cleaner, and as always, using my favorite microfiber cloths. So dirty, I need to clean out every single drawer in this kitchen, but I am only focusing on the countertops still. There's so much stuff sitting on the counters, so I'm putting the utensils in the drawers because there's plenty of room before I wipe down the counters and clean all the appliances with stainless steel and glass cleaner. This is such a nice fridge. I'm tempted to swap it out with the fridge we currently have in our house, but leaving it in here because that's a lot of work to move everything, and who knows, maybe my mother-in-law will get her boyfriend to move down here and they'll live in the house again eventually. Now I'm clearing off the kitchen table. My mother-in-law thrifted this and had this oversized tablecloth over it because the tabletop isn't in perfect condition, but I think it actually looks better without the tablecloth, and the imperfections give it character. What are your thoughts on this and the green color? Is it worth a paint job, or do you think the green is fine? Okay, this is a very small bathroom, and some of this stuff is just making it look extra cluttered. This weird little purple thing doesn't need to be in here. I just broke something all over the floor. Little shot glass. Got all the big pieces. Now I just need to vacuum it. And this carpet is so gross. Ew, it's like damp too. Oh. Now I do need to vacuum in here, even though it's just photos, because I broke that glass. Moving upstairs, there are 3 bedrooms upstairs, but only 2 of the beds needed updated bedding. So with this first one, I'm taking the pillows out of the pillowcases because I'm salvaging what I can, and then I'm just adjusting this mattress protector to make sure it's covering everything. All the beds I made sure had mattress protectors because who knows who's staying at these houses. We don't want some child to have an accident and completely ruin a mattress. So every bed has a mattress protector, and then I'm putting on this sheet, which I'm realizing isn't quite big enough for this bed, so I'm going to need to get a queen size instead of a full size, but just making do right now. I'm not even going to attempt to tuck the flat sheet in because I don't think it's long enough, but fortunately, the bedspread I got is a queen size, so it fits perfectly. No one's surprised, this is the oldest bedding and the pillows are disgusting. I can't even reuse the pillows with new shams. I would feel too bad making anyone sleep on something like that. Okay, I'm out of clean sheets, but for the purposes of the picture, I'm gonna make the bed, take a picture, and then just unmake it so that I don't forget to put a fresh sheet on this bed. This bedding is a lot thinner than I thought it would be. It's more of a quilt than a comforter, but it looks nice. I'll just have to get another blanket, like some sort of fuzzy blanket to put over it to make sure people are warm. These are some nice memory foam pillows that I got from Costco. Because I don't have sheets on this yet, I don't have covers for these, but again, for the purposes of a picture, I feel like this needs to look a little bit more like plush behind here. I feel like that looks more hefty. It's the next day and I'm just clearing out some more excess furniture, but I posted the few photos that I got on Airbnb yesterday and my husband was right. We already have our first Airbnb guest in 2 days from now. So today is another speed clean, but it is a deeper clean, vacuuming, mopping, making sure everything is spotless for our first ever Airbnb guest. Okay, I have these Snaps cloth-like wipes. My husband got them at Costco. I usually don't use like disposable wipes like this. I generally have just tons of microfiber cloths that I use everywhere, but those are in the wash right now since I used them all up yesterday. And we have these in the garage. They've been sitting there for like a year now at this point, so I might as well use up these disposable ones as long as we already have them. Fortunately, since I am on another time crunch today, this area was already pretty clean, so it was just a quick wipe down. Also, shout out to my Settlers of Catan fans out there. If having this included in the Airbnb doesn't give me 5 stars, I don't know what will. Literally all I have vacuumed is this tiny space here and the 1 bedroom you just saw, and look how full this already is. And I still have 2 more bedrooms up here and all this space back here. I do not like using these cloths nearly as much as my microfiber cloths. It's just immediately all soaked up wet. My microfiber cloths work so much better than this, but they are in the washing machine right now. There's a lot of stuff in here that I don't really know what it is. My mother-in-law was insistent that every single bedroom have a TV. So all of them have these tiny little TVs. I'm using my Pledge antibacterial spray on some of the surfaces, and while I'm not giving it the full 5 to 10 minutes of sitting time to really kill all the bacteria, I'm trying to let it sit for as long as I can while doing other tasks before wiping it down. This is our first time ever listing a property on Airbnb, so as you are watching, let me know in the comments below if you have any tips, especially if you have an Airbnb. I am looking for all the advice I can get. And I know pricing really varies by state, but let me know in the comments below how much in your area, or really just how much would you pay for a 4-bedroom, 2.5 bath Airbnb in just a regular old suburban neighborhood that looks similar to this. Next, we have this bathroom that has to just be cleared out and then cleaned up. I don't know who the last to use it was, but whoever it was definitely a dude. I'm gonna take out this rug. And then I have all brand new towels to use in this place. I think it's actually the same as those, so I might keep that one in there after I wash it. Clearing everything out of the bathroom first so that I can really wipe it down. This tub's pretty gross. Honestly, I think I'm just gonna spray it down really good with the bathroom cleaner that's in here. Let it sit while I go eat my lunch downstairs, which, full transparency, I'm eating a Lunchable pizza. That's what I brought. And then I'm going to spray down like everything off with one of these handheld things. Okay, I put the camera down for a sec so I could just like really spray everything down. And now I'm gonna just close this up and let it work its magic. Okay, back from lunch. Let's take a quick look. You know what? Like, it's not perfect, but literally just it's sitting on there. I feel like it already looks cleaner, but let's rinse it off. Ooh, you can already see grime starting to get washed down. The drain is definitely clogged, so we're going to have to auger that to clear it out. And then I'm going to just go in and hand scrub this to just really get it sparkling clean. But just not today, because I don't feel like standing in a pool of dirty, chemical-filled, clogged water. Wiping down the counters and mirrors in here now. This main mirror here is another opportunity in this house. I'm not sure if spray painting it is enough since it has that very unique large design on the outside, but that is on my list to get replaced. I put toilet bowl cleaner in the toilet when I first came in here, so it's been sitting for quite a while. So now I'm just going to clean it and then finish up with vacuuming and mopping the floors. Noting these sandals are super comfortable and only $15 at Walmart. I will have them linked below. Not sponsored, nothing in this video is sponsored. Just always like to share my inexpensive finds. So here's the bathroom, all cleaned up. Looks so much cleaner than it was before. Couple projects we want to complete after, we have some more money from renting this out is either replace this mirror or paint it so that it's not this like weird color. And then also repaint this a silver color so that it matches all the hardware and just kind of the color of the bathroom. I feel like this all looks updated right here, but then this mirror and the gold here just doesn't match. All the bedrooms are clean over here. Bedroom over there and bathroom is clean. And the carpet's all done. And this will be the second time I'm emptying this out from just the upstairs carpeting. Last thing upstairs is I vacuumed all the windowsills because I noticed there were dead bugs everywhere, which I don't think anyone wants. Spraying every surface in this main living room down at once so I can wipe everything down in one run. If you remember the beginning of this video, where this TV console sits now, it used to be a whole desk and office just randomly placed right underneath the TV, but we moved all that out and put it up at the front to create an office, and then we moved this from one of the bedrooms. It was being used as a drawer, but it just makes a lot more sense here. I don't know if you can tell, but the finish is kind of like rusted on this because this was an older thrifted item. So we're going to need to spray paint this or something to make it look not dirty when really it's clean, it's just rust. If you've watched my other videos, you know I have a love-hate relationship with this specific Dyson vacuum, or at least this specific model, because I've gone through several. I got it at Costco. They kept breaking on me, but I'm starting to love this one because this one has lasted quite a long time. It hasn't puttered out on me and it works really well. So maybe I just had some lemons. And then I have a love-love relationship with this spinning mop, especially on such a large area in this downstairs. It's a lifesaver. It's a lifesaver. Not the biggest fan of this shaggy rug, but this table has pretty sharp feet and I don't want the floor to get damaged. I didn't even think to look in the drawers, but I mean, knowing my mother-in-law, I should have known there would be a lot of trash. Just literal trash in here. And this is no shade to her, because, you know, you've watched my decluttering series, if maybe you have, and if you have, you know, I have somewhat of this type of problem too. Maybe to not this extent, because this is really just trash. Now I'm just gonna go around the kitchen and just clear out all of these drawers completely. For the most part, I have to leave silverware and utensils for guests to use, but I'm still going to clear everything out, clean out the drawers, and then just leave what is needed. Seems where whatever restaurant she goes to, she gets like just millions of the free packets of whatever they have. That seems to be what's in most of these drawers so far. I'm pulling everything out of these two drawers and I'm removing any duplicates. More just like free packets of things. Okay, I'm gonna clean this out quick and then figure out what to keep. Gonna run everything that is being kept in this dishwasher just because it kind of seems dingy. If I were to use it, I would wash it prior to using it, so I'm going to do the same for the people who are going to be staying here. To be safe, I'm just washing all of it. Even this little holder is pretty nasty, so this is getting washed too. It has been a long, arduous day. I got all of the not cleaning utensils. I think I'm going loopy from all the fumes from all the cleaning supplies. I got all the cooking utensils out here. I'm only going to keep one of each item. And voice over me here to close out the video because me on the screen is making no sense. Let me know in the comments below if you want any other Airbnb videos, whether it's cleaning, a full house tour in its rentable state, or anything else, let me know. I hope you enjoyed this video. Affiliate links to everything linkable below. This is not a sponsored video, but shopping through my links does help my little family because I don't do many sponsorships. But if you want to do zero shopping, that is fine too. I just appreciate you guys being here and hanging out. If you want to keep hanging out, feel free to click on one of the other videos floating over the screen at this point, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!